Hey guys, John here, and welcome to NASCAR '08. We're going to be playing the Earn Your Stripes career mode, trying it out for a few episodes and seeing how not only I feel about it, but how you guys feel about it as a replacement for the recently finished NASCAR '07. Hopefully, this will be a lot of fun and that you guys will enjoy it and I'll enjoy it. But if not, then we'll look for something else beyond that. However, I'm going to try it for a few episodes, see how it goes, and yeah, hopefully it'll be good. So, Earn Your Stripes. Would you like to try out for a better starting thing? This was introduced in NASCAR '07, where you could run some laps at certain tracks or whatever, and if you did well enough, they would offer you rides in higher series than the modifieds. You could get trucks or Bush or whatever, but we're not going to be doing that. We're going to skip those. We're going to start with the modifieds and go from there, because yeah, we want to get the whole experience. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna make my driver real quick, and we'll be back in a second. All right, here's our guy. I'm gonna go forward. All right, difficulty, put that on legend. Race length is going to be, thing is, I don't know if I can change this after the fact. Because we're doing 12% in the NASCAR '06 All 4 Championship thing because we're trying to do so many races per session or whatever. But for this, it's going to be more, LP style. So yeah, let's go with the 25% on this. Unlimited fuel tires off. Damage. Unfortunately, in this game, I can't have damage to visual only like I prefer, because we don't get yellow flags if I don't have damage set to normal. So this is going to be a little bit different for me because typically I don't like having damage on. I know a lot of people say, oh, that takes all the fun out of it or whatever. But for me, getting caught up in a stupid crash due to a glitch or due to the AI just being completely dumb, and that just being it for the episode, like you get crashed so hard that you're just done. Not a fan of that, but we're going to have to deal with it in this series. So I guess that's how it is, because I really do want to have cautions in case we spin out. I don't want to just have my race done because I can't catch back up either, so we need a caution in that situation. So yeah, normal damage it is. Here we go. All right, so we have 7 emails. Open up our BlackBerry. Emails instead of audio clips. It's still from Ace Moneymaker though, which is interesting. Yeah, he's gonna tell us all these kinds of things. Yeah. Talking about different things that we can learn and improve on, and a lot of things that I honestly don't think will have too big of an impact on us, but it's fine. All right, we're gonna go to sign contract. We have 2 offers for the modified series and none for any of the other series, which is fine because I didn't do the qualifiers, so we shouldn't. We have 2 choices here. We've got the Not Me Mufflers 105 and the Lawless Root Beer 148. Interesting. So this is Rising Dragon and this is Stash. I can look at the details. No pressure, just get to the end of the race. It says 8 races. Okay. Let me go back and look at this one. Finish the race and we'll be happy. This is 9 races. Alright, so 8 races and 9 races. I feel like 8 races is better for us because then we might get a better offer. Whereas 9 races, we have to wait an extra race to get that offer. So let's go for Rising Dragon Motorsports to drive the Not Me Mufflers 105. Sign. Signing bonus. All right. Back to our email. Mm-hmm. And just have to finish each race. All right, that is the plan then. Okay, so for what it's worth, I can change the length of the races later. So if we feel like these races are too long, we can always adjust that. That's good. But I think 25% will be fine for now, at least. But anyway, cool. So I know that. That's a neat thing to know. And time to go racing. So now you see the calendar, which will look different than what we're used to with 06. A little bit different format for the calendar this time around. But yeah, so right off the bat, the Bell Tower 150 at Richmond, 37 lap race. Let's do this. All right, let's get qualified. Looks like we've got teammates in first and third. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, got to get used to this. One thing you'll notice is the ticker at the top of the screen. It is going to be showing everybody's positions in the race and such things. We can turn that off. I'm going to leave it on for the first episode and then get feedback from you guys, plus my own feelings toward it. It is a little distracting, but I think I'll get used to it. One thing I have to really get used to here is the sensitivity of the controls. Might need to tweak that a little bit in the settings. A little squirrely in 3 and 4. We qualified for, so we did not improve. Also, the audio doesn't seem super balanced. But I'm gonna let it ride for this episode. It seemed like to me the engines were a little louder than the spotter guy, which isn't super important, but I do like to hear lap times and stuff. But we'll see how it goes. Either way, yeah, let's start the race. We qualified for, so we have 2 teammates in front of us, so we got to be careful not to get into trouble with them. Another teammate deeper in the field there. Interesting. Oh, I should say, there is no total team control in this. However, well, okay, you can't control their cars. You can't swap to them. But you can actually give them commands like move, follow, pit, block, things like that. So we might have a use for that as we go along. Anyway, let's start the race. Little concerned about this start. I got a really big run there, surprisingly, which was going to put me in the middle, which is not a place I wanted to be. Oh gosh, that was close. Alright, we're good, we're good. I'm not sure why I'm down here. Really, really sensitive controls. Very sensitive. And honestly, I can't hear the spotter at all. But we took the lead right away. Legend difficulty, but it's the first race of your modified career. I find that it's always pretty easy, quite honestly. But really quickly, I know I said I was going to let it go for this episode. I honestly cannot. Because, yeah. We're going to do that. I think that's going to be good. Let's do that. That seems like that's going to be better. And, yeah, we'll see. Engines were just a little too loud and could not hear the crew chief spotter at all. So, anyway, we're out in front immediately, which, as I said, not too surprising, but also... Okay, yeah, that audio is much better. But honestly, not... I was hoping for a little bit more challenge. Whoa, that's camera controls. Okay, apparently you do not have commands. Maybe only if you own the car, or maybe that's only in the higher series? I don't know, that's weird. Because in the options, they had me set up my preferred controls for that. but maybe that's only if you own the team, not if you're just a part of the team. I guess that would kind of make sense, even though that's totally not what ever happened before in the previous games, but okay. But yeah, right stick is not commands for sure, because it actually is the camera, which is kind of cool actually, because I can look behind me. Dude, what I wouldn't have given for that in NASCAR Heat 2 to be able to look around would be super great in that game. But anyway, maybe in Heat 3, who knows? Probably not. But yeah, so far off to a pretty easy start here, although I'm still kind of all over the place. I need to look at if there's like sensitivity controls for the control stick, mess around with those a little bit. I mean, obviously the car's a little free anyway, because I actually took a round of wedge out from what the default setup was, because Richmond's always kind of tight for me, but I think I might have loosened up a little too much. I'm really, like, it looks like I'm twitching. It's just because I'm trying to make tiny adjustments, and yet the sensitivity is making me make much bigger adjustments than I want. But yet somehow it's really fast, and I'm just driving away from everybody ever, so that's cool. It's times like this that you're probably thinking, man, I wish you had set that to 12% race length. And you're not wrong. I honestly didn't expect to just be immediately in the lead and pulling away. So with that in mind, I will probably like cut out some of this and then do a second race, because otherwise, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to sit here and come up with something to say for 27 laps or whatever. Yeah, I guess I will briefly say, in regards to the series, as I said, I'm going to try a few episodes, so for a few weeks we'll do this, and if the views and comments and all are really good, then we'll keep it going, assuming I don't just absolutely hate myself at that point for picking this game. It seems like it's going to be fine, although, like I said, I got to get used to these controls at some point. But either way, see where things stand at that point, you know, and then you know, if things are going well, then we'll just keep it going. But aside from that, you know, we'll still have NASCAR 06 on Sunday, most likely, although I don't know what's going to be happening this Sunday. If there's an episode, it's going to have to be one that I do by myself, probably. So there's that, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna do this, and like I said, you guys need to tell me you want to see more, and the best way to do that is to, well, watch, obviously, but to like and comment on the video. That tells me that you're really enjoying it, of course, and it helps the video to reach more people as well, which is what we want. There's definitely been a spike down in views lately. I think YouTube is trying to kill me. I think they're trying to kill all small channels, honestly, but I feel like they're targeting some of us kind of specifically. I'm not going to get into a rant about it, but oh gosh, I don't know if it's tire wear or what it is, but man, I'm really starting to push more than I had been. Of course, I'm not entering with the best of lines here either. But yeah, it's just starting to get a little hard to hold on to. Let's try to enter this corner a little better. Oh gosh, it just chases up the hill in the middle of the turns. I'm like wrestling, and I just lost a couple tenths there of my lead. This might actually end up getting exciting, but oh god, yeah, my lead is diminishing, man, because this car just doesn't handle anymore. Oh my gosh, it just takes off up the track, dude, right in the middle of the corner. I'm not turning that way, it's just doing that. Yeah, oh my gosh. I don't know if this is artificial difficulty or what, because I don't have actual tire wear indicators. The car is just going up the track for no reason. Wow. Alright, alright. Maybe we will stay for this race, because I'm about to lose this lead, I think. Yeah, this car doesn't turn anymore. Weird, because the warning for the tires, you know, it turns yellow if it's wear. And it has not happened yet. But yet, this car just is doing things all on its own now. So that's cool. But just to finish my thought process, yeah, there's definitely been a huge decline in views across not just some videos on my channel, but literally all of them. And I have noticed that the NASCAR videos have not done as well either. I don't know exactly why, but if this one does well, then that's going to help me out a lot. So like I say, as much support as you guys can give would be great. I'm just going to keep wrestling with this car and hopefully hang on to it. If something crazy happens, I'll bring you guys back, but I do think I need to edit a little bit out of this in order to get, you know, into the next race. Alright, so, gosh, we'll see. Oh, that was bad. That was a pretty big bump in the wall there. Been maintaining this 0.6 half-second lead, but that did not help my cause at all. 5 laps to go, though. Oh, there's a guy having problems. The black in the 159. Whoa, why am I down here? I don't know. Car just goes where it wants to go sometimes, man. Somehow I gained a bunch of time there, though, which was weird. Oh, gosh, see what I mean? Just chases up the track, or just turns way more than I think it's going to. It's just, yep. Yep. Alright. It's closed into 4/10 now. 3/10. And it shoots up the track again. Got to protect the bottom. Which, if we do, yeah, he washes up. Alright. 2 laps to go. Oh my gosh, I'm fighting this car so hard. You guys have no idea. Alright, coming in the line for the white flag. Down low's the best place for you to run. Yeah, trying, man. This car does what it wants to do sometimes. And we're gonna hang on to win this thing. Oh, man. Gosh, that hurt my hands. My hands are cramped right now. That was our teammate, too. That's pretty funny. How do you do burnouts in this game? Alright, we're going to pretend like burnouts aren't a thing, because I can't figure out how to do them in this game. Alright, here's our skill points. Front running, on the charge. Didn't get anything for strategy, because there's no pitting in modifieds. Experience, flair, and charisma, nothing. Okay. But we got first place in our first race. You can't hardly beat that. Let us look at this here. We led 36 of 37 laps. But man, was it hard to hang on to at the end. No kidding, that was rough. They have graphs now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. But anyway. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah. And we got an email. Great driving. Congrats on your first wheelin' win. Indeed. In our first try, too. So, the autosave gets out of my life. Let's look at the stats here. I guess we'll go my season standings. There we go. And yes, it shows us the main point standings and also our team point standings down below, which is handy. I'm thinking that only shows the top 3 on our team though, because I'm pretty sure we have 4 people on our team. So that's I guess, wait, no, it doesn't either, because Alan Walker's on our team and he's not on that list. Not sure how that works then exactly, but that's okay. Maybe because they're not in the top 10. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But either way, yeah, cool. So we have a 20-point lead to start the season off. And you know what? We won in our first race, which may make it seem like it's kind of too easy. But I was fighting so hard to hang on that car by the end. I can only imagine what that's going to be like at tracks much more difficult than Richmond. So we could be in for it at some of these upcoming races. That is for sure. So that is good to know. Look at the driver performances here. That's pretty much self-explanatory. We did the thing. Woohoo. Hall of Fame. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what that was. All right. So cool. Let's, did we get any other contract offers? No, we did not. Big surprise. All right. So up next, week 2, Whelen Modifieds at Toyota Raceway, which I think is Red Ball / UPS. I think. We're going to find out. Yeah, let's go ahead and head out. And I was right. It is indeed Red Ball / UPS. So this track, also kind of on the easier side typically. It's typically not something that the AI puts up a huge challenge on. So I reckon we should have a pretty good chance of winning here. I probably should not be on the apron. 11th. Well, I was saying that in regards to my experience here in the previous games, but maybe the AI is improved here. Because 6th. Interesting. Now, granted, we didn't start on the pole in the last race and then immediately drove to the front, but that is concerning, especially with how this handling fell off last time. So we could be in for it here. Let's give this a shot. We got our teammate to our inside here. Looks like we're getting a really good launch again. Oh, yeah, that was bad. I thought I could get clear of my teammate. I did not. I cut him off and probably cost him some spots there. Looks like he held on to 6th actually, so maybe we didn't hurt him too bad. But I had to take the run while I had it, because yeah, like I said, we know we're gonna fall off by the end probably, so we need to get out in front now. With that in mind, I'll probably cut earlier and then come back when the car starts to fall apart. But I just want to say, so far, I am enjoying this. It's difficult, like the handling, the control sensitivity. I checked that, like I have sensitivity all the way down, and it still feels way too sensitive. But it is what it is. I have to get used to it, and I'm sure I will over time, at least to an extent. But I am starting to get a better feel for it. But either way, I'm enjoying it so far. I actually like how the tires or whatever fell off last time, because it was definitely much more challenging than I expected it to be, which makes it fun as long as I don't, you know, frick everything up. Hello, guy, having a bad day, Shannon. But anyway, yeah, let's cut away, and then I'll come back towards the end when things are probably going to start falling apart. And just like that, flipping of a switch, the car doesn't handle anymore. Huh, interesting. No tire wear, But I passed the halfway point. Cars start shooting up the track just like at Richmond. Oh, wow. So I'm going to assume this is artificial difficulty. This is them saying you're on legend difficulty and going with that. Like, the race must not be long enough for the tires to wear in this modified series. We'll probably notice that a lot worse in you know, like the Cup series or whatever, but yeah, it's just weird. One lap you're super fast and gripping down around the bottom, and then the next lap you have no grip at all. Just past the halfway point it happened, so it's pretty much what happened last time as well. Interesting, interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it sure does make things a lot more difficult. Although I feel like we're probably still going to win this race a lot more easily than we did at Richmond, unless I just pile into the fence here. Oh man, when you can hit it, it's actually not so bad, but you have to hit it just right. Scuff the wall for good measure there. Okay, this lap not so bad at all, actually. Not so bad at all. Had to get way off there because it was pushing hard again. It's just kind of sporadic. Like some laps it doesn't even feel that bad, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, right, I forgot. I'm ruining your life. But yeah. Oh golly. Well, rip that lead I had. I got way too low. It just kept going. It just kept turning down there, and then it decided to take flight for a minute. But it's fine because apparently we're so fast, even in all of that nonsense, that we didn't lose the lead at all, hardly. Weird. Okay. This game is proving to be interesting already. Not sure how to feel about it, but white flag's out, and we have a 1 3/4 second lead even despite all that. So, okay, okay. Oh, chase it, and we win. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting career mode, isn't it? All right, teammate was 4th, so we didn't ruin his day, luckily. I'm gonna try burnouts again. I don't really know how they work. They don't really work. Okay, never mind. Just forget that. Alright, so got some more points. That's good. Front running, on the charge, experience. A little bit of flair and charisma this time. Precision. And again, no strategy because we didn't pit. Alright. And our second win in a row to start off our career mode. Let's look at the results. Again, we led all but one lap. Patterson led that lap from the pole. Our teammate we had contact with still had a good finish. There's these other guys. Let's look at this really quickly. Yep, right off the bat we took the lead and we stayed there. We're the white line at the bottom. And yeah, that's all there is to it. Indeed. No emails this time. All right. Well, let's go to statistics. Season standings. It seems like a lot of things to click through to get to the standings, but whatever. We are leading by 55 points now over our teammate Alan Walker. A much stronger start than I thought, but again, those were two easy tracks where just, you know, the problems with the handling we were able to overcome it. There are going to be tracks up ahead that are going to be very difficult. For example, like the Old Spice Road Course, which I'm assuming is still in this game. Also, like Levi Strauss, which is a very difficult track. You know, things like that, which I guess was Meadow Creek in the last game. But you know what I mean. Those tracks are pretty difficult. So we're going to see what happens going forward. Should be interesting. But I will say right now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. As I said, be sure to show it a ton of support. Likes, comments, sharing as much as possible. If you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can join the Wolf Pack and see all my videos. You can hit that bell to make sure that you get notifications. You click it and enable it, and then you make sure it's checked or whatever. There's like a little box thing, and you make sure that it's all set up so that you get notifications when I upload a video. And if you got Twitter, feel free to retweet it. You know, put it out there. Maybe more people will see it. I'm trying here, man. I'm trying. Next episode, we're going to Martinsville for the Appalachian 150, and also Nazareth. Okay, Nazareth could be very difficult with those handling issues. Martinsville, AI is usually bad there, but who knows? It'll be hard for us if we're pushing that hard going into the turns, but Nazareth going into that weird little kink on the front stretch, that could be scary if we're out of control tight like it has been. So yeah, that'll be cool. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time for more. Bye.